Papers? Don't wave those in my face. Papers? Don't wave those in my face.
Hello Reformers, and welcome back to Knights of the Old Republic, and we are down here in the Undercity, and we have a couple of Sith in the distance, and we're going to try and eliminate them, and actually talk to them?
You there, civilian. This is a restricted area. What are you doing down here?
Oh, that was awkward. I actually thought that he was going to get face to face with us and just be like, oh, you know, what's going on? Alright, so look, I've got all the proper security papers.
Security papers? Oh, you're one of those trackers the commander sent down, right? They should have given you an armed escort. It's nasty down here. We've already lost one patrol. We figure the Rak ghouls got them. We've had so many encounters with those things, we've actually run out of Rak ghoul serum. Plus, we've had several skirmishes with looters from those lower city swoop gangs. I'm telling you, we should just stay in the upper city where we're in control.
Oh, you said you lost one patrol already?
Oh, is that why you're down here? Search and rescue? I didn't think they'd send anyone. They were in the southern section of the Undercity when we lost contact. I would have gone to investigate, but my orders are to search for those crashed escape pods, even if it means leaving another patrol to die.
Oh, wow. You just follow your orders and keep looking, or you're annoying me. Time to die. Yeah, we're not gonna say that. Why don't you just give up the search? No, that's telling him to disobey orders, isn't it? He's not gonna be very happy about that, but shall we try it?
Hey, I'd never disobey my orders. I'm not a fan of court-martials and executions. I was just talking, you know. Nothing anyone has to mention to the commander. Come on, patrol, let's get back to it. The sooner we get this search done, the sooner we can get out of this mutant-infested hole. Move out!
Ah, there you go. Okay, so that didn't really lead us anywhere, which is absolutely fine with me. I don't really mind. There's a bunch of Rak ghouls in the various corners of this area here, and I'm thinking this is probably going to lead to the section where Zaalbar might be taken prisoner. And there's some Rak ghouls right here. I don't know whether I should use any grenades right here. Should I just throw... Let us just throw a frag grenade to begin this fight. Hopefully it's going to hit a couple of them. No. Just one. That was not particularly good. But it's okay, actually, because, well, as you can see, both of our blaster users are extremely good at what they do. No problem at all there. And I think it seems like the Rak ghouls don't actually carry any kind of loot, so I don't need to worry about actually searching their bodies. However, this corpse probably has a med pack or something. Yes, there we go. And can I head in here? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, alright, okay. Now, I'm hopeful that we'll maybe be able to get a little bit of extra gear for our companions here as well. Okay, so what do we have here? Wow, we just have a whole bunch of Rak ghouls. I guess, yeah, here's the thing. I don't really want to run into all of them over there. I'd like to try and bring them over. So I guess what I could do is maybe try and use Rapid Shot.
Down you go!
Let's use Rapid Shot. Maybe... Do you want to use rapid? Really, Karth? Come on now, Rapid Shot. There we go. There we go. That's what we like to see. Okay, so I'm gonna just switch back so that he can decide what he wants to do. Oh wow, this is kind of harsh. This is kind of harsh, actually. I'm thinking I'm gonna use a med pack here, just to make sure. Just to make sure. You never know. You never know. And Karth is obviously taking a little bit of extra damage himself, so I guess we should take a... You know what? We could literally just go back to the hideout. That would be the best thing to do, so I think I'm actually gonna do that. Let's return to the hideout. There you go. Yeah, this is the way that I was talking about. That is actually the way you can restore your HP without having to worry about using med packs and stuff like that. So I just wasted 2 med packs, which is not exactly great. Now, bear in mind that obviously you can't do this in every single area. You can only do this in certain places, and obviously you can't do it in combat or anything like that, so you do need to be a little bit careful about where you do it. But yeah, it saves a whole bunch of med packs. Oh, there's 2 med packs. I guess we kind of did just get that, so I guess that's not too bad. Now, what did we actually get from this? Let's take a quick look. and see. There's the Promised Land Apprentice Journal that we have still yet to find the NPC to speak to. And we got the Rakghoul Serum. Aha! Okay, so we can either take that to Zax, or we can take that to, I believe it is Dr. Zelka, or something like that. Yeah, probably something like that. And we got a Beam Splitter here, which upgrades blaster weapons, increasing damage or possibly granting other effects. Ah, it's pretty nice. And of course we got those Sith papers. Okay, so let's loot this. Did we already loot this? Yeah, we already looted that. Okay, so no reason to loot that again. What about the corpse? Ah, it gets another med pack. That's nice. Alright. So yeah, thankfully I only need to use those med packs if it's a really, really harsh battle. And, you know, otherwise we can just go back to the hideout and restore our HP through there. Ah, there's the sewer entrance. We're going to be going in there in just a second, but what I'd like to do for the extra experience is try and deal some damage to these Rakghouls. So let's see if I can just draw these guys out here. And I don't really want Karth to take too much damage. He is wearing the same armor as us, but bear in mind that we can easily go back to the hideout, and it doesn't really matter whether we take a huge amount of damage from this fight. And mission has advanced in level, which is pretty fantastic in itself. So I'm just going to go back to the hideout, and then we'll be back here in a second. Alright, so we're back here, and mission has advanced. So let us go into her status here, and we will be leveling up her skills once again. Okay, so obviously we'll go for security, demolitions, and I guess awareness and stealth. I mean, there's not much more that I really can get. I suppose treat injury would be a good idea. I mean, computer use isn't really necessary because I'm either going to be using a different companion for that, or I'm going to be doing it myself. So that's okay. And otherwise, treat injury is going to be pretty useful, I think. So we're going to go for that. And then we have some feats. Oh, this is really nice. Oh yeah, there we go. Sneak Attack 3. Now, Sneak Attack, in my opinion, is the reason why you play as a scoundrel. And you can see here, Sneak Attack 3 adds 3 to 18 points of extra damage to attacks when the target can't respond. In other words, when they're stunned or immobilized. And that is a really, really powerful ability if you have some kind of AoE stun or whatever that you can do on the enemy, and yeah, it can kill things very, very quickly. Alright, so let's have a look and see what she's actually spec'd into right now. Okay, so she's got a bit of a weird skill set here, because she's spec'd into Critical Strike, which in my opinion is not great, because that is a melee ability. So I guess I'm just going to go for Improved Sniper Shot, I suppose. I mean, I could go for I mean, yeah, she does have that melee. Scoundrel's Luck. That's level 6. Improved Dueling. Continued focus on the use of single one-handed weapons grants a character +2 to attack and +2 to defense. That actually might be pretty good. So I think I'm actually just going to take that, because she is using a single blaster. So that's fine with me. Alright, so let's take a look around here where these Rakghouls were. Did I already go here? Thought I already went here. Yeah, I think I did. Okay, that's kind of weird. I actually thought that we had not gone around, but mission seems rather distant. Maybe you should talk to her.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
I want to know a little bit more about you, Mission.
Really? You want to know about me? Nobody's ever really been interested in me before. What do you want to know?
How did you and Zaalbar hook up?
Big Z's my family, you know? My parents, well, I guess they're dead. It was just me on my own until the day I saw Zaalbar in the lower city. I could tell right away he was in trouble. This was before the gang wars were out of hand. But even then, the Vulkars were scum. A few of them were hassling Big Z, trying to pick a fight, but he wasn't looking for trouble.
Who'd want to pick a fight with a Wookiee?
Hey, nobody said the Vulkars were smart, but there were 3 of them, so maybe they figured they could handle him. I don't know. Anyway, I don't like the Vulkars at the best of times. And when I saw them picking on this poor Wookiee, all alone on a strange planet, overwhelmed by the big city, I just lost it. I screamed out, "Leave him alone, you core slimes!" and charged right at them. Well, one of them saw me coming and slapped me so hard he just about knocked me cold.
You're lucky he didn't fry you with a blaster. Smacking a kid, those Vulkars have no class. Yeah, I guess we're gonna say that.
Hey, don't treat me like I'm a little girl. I ain't no kid. I'm 14 years old. Those Volkers didn't scare me. They're nothing but cowards. I knew how to deal with them. Of course, I never got the chance. I guess Zaalbar didn't like seeing me get smacked around. He let out this howl and yanked that Volker a meter up off the ground and held him there by his throat.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. What did the other 2 Volkars do?
The other 2 screamed and ran off. Can't say I blame them. The first time you see an angry Wookiee up close, it isn't a pretty sight. I thought Zaalbar was gonna rip that punk's arms off and beat him to death with his own fists. The Volker was so scared, he fainted. Or maybe it was Big Z's breath just knocked him out. I keep telling Zaalbar to brush those choppers of his, but he never listens. Just stay upwind when he's speaking and you'll be fine. Anyway, I knew those Volkers would be back with friends, so I grabbed Zaalbar and we took off. Ever since then, we've been a team. We look out for each other, you know?
Oh, that's awesome. That's really, really cool. How did you survive before you met Zaalbar?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You think I can't take care of myself? I've got street smarts. I know how to get by on my own. In fact, I look out for Zaalbar more than he looks out for me, you know? Big Z's a little bit too gullible to make it alone on the mean streets of the lower city.
Oh, right. And how did Zaalbar end up on Taris?
He was fleeing some kind of trouble back on Kashyyyk. That's all I know, really. Big Z doesn't like to talk about it. In case you didn't notice, he's the strong, silent type. Doesn't much matter to me, though. I accept him for what he is, not what he was. Me and Zaalbar like to live in the present.
Ah, that's actually really interesting. I think Zaalbar, I seem to remember, I think he's actually really important back on his home planet or something along those lines. Maybe that's just me. I have kind of an inkling about that. Anyway, let's get back to the task at hand.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Like I used to tell my brother, fast talk and slick words don't get the job done.
I didn't know you had a brother.
My brother's a touchy subject, you know. It just so happens I don't really feel like talking about him right now. Nothing personal. Let's just get back to the business at hand, okay?
Alright, let's do it. Yeah, no problem at all there. Okay, so we have... What? Did I just get respawning rat ghouls? Okay, I'm kind of surprised about this because I didn't know that in this game you could get respawns. I think there's kind of some kind of system in place to give you extra enemies and stuff like that, but I didn't know there was a respawn system. Maybe there's just some weird thing going on with the travel to hideout stuff, because I did travel to the hideout and then I came back and then these guys were respawned. So do I need to pick this up again? No, I don't. Of course not. Okay, so let's go into the sewers and actually see what's going on there, because we are obviously pretty high on HP now, instead of, you know, having to go back to the hideout and so on. So I'm gonna just quick save real quick here. Yes. And we're gonna go into... Ah, hello. Hello. Oh my. Okay, so I seem to remember actually that these Gamorreans are really, really tough. So I'm a bit worried about this. Suffice it to say, come on, mission, do this. Yeah, let's kill this one. There we go. Okay. They're not actually that tough. I thought they might be... Whoa, okay. Whoever killed those, I don't know whether it was Karth or me or whoever, but that was pretty good. Okay. And there's actually a corpse over here. Those Gamorreans obviously had their way with this corpse. And otherwise, nothing much. Okay. So we can continue onward. It seems like the Gamorreans are not too difficult, but I seem to remember that they really do pack a punch.
You there, civilian. This is a restricted area. What are you doing down here?
Look, I've got all the proper security papers. I don't think that's gonna work all the time.
Papers? Don't wave those in my face. Anyone can forge papers. Call me crazy, but I'm suspicious of anyone wandering around in these sewers, even if they have papers. Unless you want me to take you in for questioning, you better tell me what you're doing down here.
My persuade is not that good. I'm very, oh no, I'm not particularly happy about this. Back off, or I'll report you for interfering with my mission.
Hey, settle down. I don't want any trouble with the commander. But you can't blame me for being on edge after getting stuck with an assignment like this. Wandering around these stinking sewers under constant attack from rack ghouls. We've already run out of rack ghoul serum. Plus, I heard we lost one of our patrols in the Undercity.
They already ran out? I mean, how long have they been down here? Oh, well, never mind. You lost a patrol? You just follow... Oh, Is this literally the same guy?
From what I heard, they were in the southern section of the Undercity when contact with the base was cut off. They haven't been heard from since. It's probably another Rack Ghoul attack. And nobody's even out looking for them. Finding those downed escape pods takes priority over everything else, even the lives of a patrol. An order like that isn't good for morale.
You just follow your orders and keep looking, I guess. Or why don't you just give up the search?
And get court-martialed? What kind of talk is that? Wait a minute. You're a spy. You're trying to undermine the discipline of the Sith troops. Time for you to learn how we deal with spies.
Oh, that guy was a little bit sharper than his comrade beforehand. Well, I don't really mind, personally, because I'd like to see what's actually behind that door, and we're going to gain some nice experience. So let's see if we can attack them. This guy's using an energy shield. That's not going to help against our weapon, so he's going to get eliminated pretty easily. I'm actually going to just use a med pack, and then we'll go and try and kill this Sith trooper here. I feel like these Sith troopers are actually going to be pretty difficult for us. Maybe. It seems like they are pretty difficult. It seems like everyone's missing. Absolutely everyone is missing right here. I'm going to take another med pack because you never know. Maybe I'm going to need to. Okay, let's just continue attacking him. Oh, there we go. Where's he going? Where you going? He's attacking Karth. That's not very nice. Okay, so... yes, there we go. That's much better. So once we have our blaster fellows actually focusing on the target that we actually want them to focus on, then it becomes a little bit easier. But obviously they have the energy shield right now. I guess that might be the reason why they are not taking damage from us, and why they aren't taking damage from the, from the actual blaster fire. But it could also be because we're just missing all the time. Either one. There we go. Finally. Wow, that was pretty long and drawn out, wasn't it? Okay, so do they have any loot? Yeah, this guy has some loot. Frag grenades. Oh, okay. I guess that's going to come in handy. Can I go back to the hideout from here? I can. Very nice. Okay, well, I'm very pleased about that. And now we'll see if it actually does respawn enemies upon doing this, because if they do respawn, then we're going to get another 150 experience. But no, it does remove their corpses, however. So if you do need to loot something, then well, definitely don't travel back to your... oh, hello, Ratghouls. Yeah, don't travel back to your hideout if you need to loot something from them, because otherwise you're going to get stuck into some kind of soft lock, and that's not going to be good at all. Oh, there we go. Karth has advanced in level as well now. That's nice. And we do have a bunch of corpses here. So can I please loot these? Oh, another journal. Okay. I don't know whether that's actually going to do anything for us, because it seems like it hasn't improved our journal update or anything like that. So it doesn't seem to. So this is literally... okay, so here's the thing. What is this room for? Why were they guarding this? I have no idea. Oh well, never mind. Okay, so let us speak to Karth and level him up, finally. Alright, so he actually doesn't have that much. I guess I'm just going to level up his treat injury skill. That's literally all he can level up right now. And what else can we get him? Well, obviously he can't get 2-weapon fighting right now. Is there anything else we can get him? We could get improved rapid shot. That seems like a good idea to me, so I'm actually going to add that. There we go. And we'll just accept it. There we go. Nice. Alright, that's pretty cool. Yes. And now we can continue to move throughout the sewers. And I'm a bit worried now, because obviously we're how many medpacks do we have? Oh, we have 17. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't think we'll have too many difficulties with dealing with other enemies in here. Those Sith seem to be the toughest enemies so far that we've dealt with, and we're going to deal with these Gamorreans, of course. Yeah, these Gamorreans actually seem pretty easy in comparison to what I remember, so maybe it's just because I have a better build this time, or maybe I'm using a better weapon or something, because the last time I did this, as I say, I think my second playthrough like 10 years ago was basically with a Scoundrel, where I was using blasters, and obviously I didn't have that much constitution, and this guy obviously has much more constitution. So anyway, let's open this up, and there's a Gamorrean patrol. Okay, well, that's perfectly fine. Let's just move back here a little bit, Okay, let's not move back here a little bit. Apparently, our companions are so confident. Oh, apparently I'm very confident as well. I actually did a lot of damage right there. Not too bad. Now, there are some remains here that we can also loot. Med pack, thank you. And is there anything else? No, it doesn't seem like it. Okay, so we came from here. And there's also a sewer door over in this direction. So we can either go that way or this way. Let's just see what's behind this door. Ah, a bunch of mines. Okay, well, yeah, we know what to do with these mines. Let's let Mission disarm these and recover them, of course. She has the demolition skill for it. Force field control as well. Now, am I going to need computer for this, or am I going to need security for it? That's the question. I suppose we'll find out in a second. Alright, so force field control.
That energy shield leads to another section of the sewers. The entrance to the Volker base is somewhere past there. I've got the codes to lower the shield, but we have to rescue Zaalbar from those Gamorrean slavers. Don't worry, we can come back after we find Big Z.
Alright, so that's actually pretty cool. And I didn't know that. So yeah, we don't actually need to use security or anything like that. So that's a load off my mind, that's for sure. Okay, so let's open this up. See if there's anything else around here, because you never know. There's a skeletal corpse. I'm actually hoping to get some more repair parts, because obviously I did waste one repair part on that droid outside, so I didn't really want to do that. And hopefully, if we do need some more repair parts, there'll be some really, really good stuff to reactivate in here. So let's see if I can... Nope. Oh, okay. I actually don't know what I chose. What did I choose? Disable? Or recover? Ah, well, doesn't really matter. Okay, so here's a ladder. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure where this ladder goes. Oh, there's a rat ghoul behind us. What's actually going on with this? There's rat ghouls coming from all over the place. Okay, so let's attack. Come on. Come on, Karth. Don't take too much damage. You're going to get poisoned. You're going to get poisoned, Karth. Don't do that. Thank you. Yeah, he's like, oh, but it's not really my choice, is it? Yeah, and I'm like, oh, but it is. I'm making it difficult for him. Well, anyway. Yeah, so let's see what's actually up here. Oh. Ah, okay, so we basically just unlocked a bit of a shortcut, I guess? Okay, well, that's pretty good. No more rat ghouls down here as well. But anyway, it seems like we'll have to leave the rest of the sewers for the next episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.